Okay, Steph Curry is my favorite basketball player of all time. He's a once-in-a-lifetime superstar who defined his era of the NBA. But today in this video, we are turning the clock back. I'm going to rewind Curry to his rookie year and put him into the 1992 NBA draft. You know, one question that people always have is, could Steph Curry survive the 90s era of the NBA? Could he still be the same Steph that we all know? Well, today we're going to find out. Steph Curry in the 90s. Let's get straight into it. So the 1992 season ends as expected. You know, the Bulls win the championship. Jordan wins his second NBA championship, his second finals MVP. But if we look at this upcoming draft, there's a player here that could change everything. So the top three players in the 1992 NBA draft are Shaq, Stephen Curry, and also Alonzo Mourning. Now, currently Shaq is projected to be the #1 pick and Curry is projected at 2. I mean, there's a chance Curry could overtake Shaq depending on which team drafts him. You know, who gets the #1 pick? But where is Stephen Curry going to start his career in the 90s? Let's find out. So first we're going to find out who actually gets the #1 pick. So the 1992 NBA draft lottery, the #1 pick is going to go to the Orlando Magic, and the Mavericks get 2. But even the 1992 NBA draft is rigged. So Magic stay at 1, Mavericks 2, and 76ers are in the 3rd spot. Man, could Steph Curry be a Maverick in this video? Maybe. Let's see. So NBA draft in 1992. Let's see who is the #1 pick. Now, I bet it's going to be Shaq, but let's see. So the Magic are going to select Shaquille O'Neal with the #1 pick. That's not too surprising. Now, is Steph Curry going to the Mavs? #2 pick. Let's see. It is going to be Stephen Curry. So the Mavs get Steph Curry in the 90 draft. Man, that's just insane. I guess Nico Harrison just doesn't miss. All right, so Steph's going to start his career in Dallas. That's going to be very interesting. Now, there's no guarantees he's going to stay there for his whole career, but that is where he's going to start. So Steph in his rookie year is the best player on the team. They also have Derek Harper. I mean, it looks like a team that got the 2 seed. You know, they don't look that good. So, but Steph being the best player on the team would be interesting to see if he wins rookie of the year. You know, it's him versus Shaq, so that's going to be very interesting. But playing for one of the worst teams in the NBA in the 90s, this is a true test. Can Steph Curry still be Steph Curry? All right, so end of year 1, Clyde Drexler wins MVP over Jordan. Very interesting. Now, rookie of the year is going to go to Shaq with 18 points a game. So Steph does not win rookie of the year. Now, Curry is going to get at least all rookie first team, so that's good along with Shaq. So we averaged 20 points a game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.7 steals per game, and I mean 48% from the field, 43 from 3. Am I wrong to think that Steph just got robbed for rookie of the year? I mean, those are insane stats for a rookie year. I mean, Shaq had like almost 10 rebounds. He had a double-double, but still, man, I think the defense, Shaq won it out on defense basically. But hey, for Steph's rookie year, that's an amazing stat line. Now, stats are one thing, trophies are a whole different thing. So the Mavericks finished in year 1 in the 10th seed, so they missed out on the playoffs. But you know what? That's not too bad for first year. That's not too bad. I mean, the Mavs had a better record than the Magic for what it's worth. But okay, 93 playoffs are going to be won by the Portland Trail Blazers with Clyde Drexler winning Finals MVP. All right, though, not a bad rookie year for Steph Curry. Not bad. Now, Steph used some help. So next year's draft lottery, let's see what the Mavericks get. The Mavericks are going to get the 10th pick. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to get much help with Steph Curry with that pick. Let's see. So with the 10th pick in the draft, the Mavericks, they're going to pick Isaiah Ryder. So yeah, I mean, he's all right, but nothing really going to help Steph Curry in the draft. All right, so year 2 for Steph, and he's going up to a 90 overall already. Okay, so he jumped like +5 after year 1. That is pretty crazy. What does he rank in terms of all the players in the NBA currently? He's top 10, I think. Yeah, he's like top 10 in terms of players in the NBA. I mean, he's higher overall than Shaq, so based on the rookie year, I mean, that's interesting. So 90 overall Curry playing for still a not so good Mavericks team. Yeah, this might be a rough year for our boy Steph. It might be a rough year. All right, so 1994 NBA MVP is going to be Clyde Drexler again, so he goes back to back. Rookie of the year, Chris Webber. Steph Curry did not win any awards, unfortunately. Now, did he get any first team? He got All NBA second team. That's pretty good along with Jordan. So, I mean, that's an accomplishment. And he's now 92 overall, so he's still growing like crazy. Stat-wise, 24 points a game. He's got 5 rebounds, almost 6 assists. Shooting percentages are better. You know, 54% from field is crazy. That's a really good stat line. You know, 50, 40, 90. That's really good. So all NBA second team, but it looks like that's going to be it because our record this year was terrible. The Mavericks went 29-53. So yeah, one of the worst teams in the NBA, like by far. I think on paper they were like tied for 2nd worst or 3rd worst. So yeah, Steph Curry still yet to win. With a roster like this, it's going to be tough though. He needs some help, man. All right, the NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Okay, in the 1994 finals. That's kind of funny, but okay, in this draft, man, this upcoming draft, Steph needs some help, man. Can the Mavericks get a decent pick, man? Can Nico Harrison rig this again? 1994 draft lottery. It's going to be the Mavericks at 5. Okay, I'm not sure they can draft at 5, but let's see. So with the 5th pick in the 94 draft, the Mavericks select Donyell Marshall. Yeah, I mean, we could have used a player like Grant Hill, Glenn Robinson, but yeah, that sucks. I mean, I'm not sure if Steph's gonna even sniff a ring until like Jordan retires, someone like that. Because right now, this is looking rough in terms of getting rings. I mean, you know what? The team doesn't look too bad. We got some higher overall players here, so I guess Isaiah Ryder's grown. The team is still just like really, really bad. So my question right now is, can Steph Curry carry this team to a playoff appearance at least? Is Steph gonna go 3 years and no playoffs? All right, so 95 NBA MVP is gonna be Shawn Kemp. A rookie of the year is gonna be Glenn Robinson. Man, we could have used him in this team. We really could have used him. Jordan wins DPOY, but no Curry awards yet here. Now Curry misses out on the 1st and 2nd team, but he gets all NBA 3rd team, so that's decent. Stat-wise, he actually regressed this year. 21 points, same rebounds, assists, but man, he only shot 39% from 3, so his stats went down. Now I don't know if that's because of the physicality of the 90s. Like maybe it is. Like like teams are learning how to outmuscle Steph, like push him around maybe. But yeah, 3 points less per game than last year. That's a little bit concerning. And yep, we were buns again, and we were absolutely buns. 30 and 52. So another year and no playoffs for Steph. I mean, just because we're tracking it, like the Magic are in the playoffs now. They were the 2nd seed. So Shaq in the same draft. I mean, he has a much better supporting cast, but he makes it to the playoffs before Curry does. So Curry has a team option for I guess the 95 year. So if I was him, I'd be trying to leave this team as quick as I can after my rookie contract, but we'll see if he does that or not. But man, this year was definitely a disappointment. He's growing though. He's now 95 rated, so he's growing. All right, though, the Rockets are the 95 NBA champions with Hakeem getting MVP. I just want to see what Steph can do in the playoffs, man. We haven't even been able to see that yet. So draft lottery once again. Nico Harrison working his voodoo magic. Oh, and it worked. Okay, the Mavericks get the #1 pick in the 95 NBA draft. Okay, this could change things a lot. Oh man, okay, who's the #1 pick in 1995? Oh, Kevin Garnett. Oh, it's got to be Kevin Garnett. Come on, man. I mean, KG and Steph, that's not a bad duo. It's got to be KG. Come on. NBA draft. The Mavericks are going to select. Don't ruin this, Nico. Don't screw this up, Nico. The #1 pick is going to be Kevin Garnett. Okay, you know, Steph's finally got some help. You know, the NBA probably stepped in. That's not too bad, though. That's not too bad. I like that. So KG and Steph in 1995, 1996. Okay, I mean, the team's definitely looking better. Steph is now 97 overall. So at this point, he's the 2nd highest rated player in the NBA, actually tied with Jordan for the best. But man, he's got like no trophies to show for it, you know, barely any awards. He's got 2 All-Stars, a few All-NBA teams, but still, man, he needs a ring. I'm not sure if KG and Steph can win a ring in year 1 together, but it's definitely gonna help for the future. It might entice Steph to stay in the Mavs for a little longer. Oh man, okay, we see this. Get Steph some help, and yeah, things will start changing here in the 1996 season, because this Mavericks team looks different now, and they're about to win 60 games. Could this be Steph's first MVP? End of the season, and oh, KG wins MVP as a rookie? I mean, that's a good thing, but okay, so a rookie wins MVP. He wins both Rookie of the Year and MVP. Man, that's crazy. So Steph must have played good, but not enough to win MVP. So KG gets first team All-NBA. Steph is gonna, he didn't even get first or second or third to NBA team. Wait, what? Bro, where's our boy Steph at? Okay, so he averaged 23 a game, basically 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and his shooting splits went up. Better 3-point shooting, but man, KG really won MVP over him. That's insane. That's kind of like Andre winning Finals MVP over him. Like Steph's not getting credit even in this video in the early part of his career, because like his stats are still good. All right, though, the Mavericks are the 1 seed, so currently the best team in the NBA. That's huge, man. What a turnaround. You get the #1 pick and all of a sudden that happens. That's nuts. All right, so now Steph's in a search for his first ring in the 90s. First round we have the Nuggets, so let's see if we can do it. First game goes to Nuggets, second game goes to the Mavs, third game goes to the Mavs. Now this time it was best of 3, so can the Mavericks move on? They are going to move on. Okay, we take care of the Nuggets. Nice. So round 2, Dallas Clippers. All right, so Mavericks Clippers. First game goes to the Clippers. Game 2 is going to go to also the Clippers. Okay, this might be bad. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4 goes to the Clippers. Okay, 3-1 down. Oh man, is this the end of the road? Steph's doing good in the playoffs. You know, 25 a game, shooting 59% or 58% from the field. That's insane. Can they make a 3-1 comeback? Man, 3-1 comebacks. We know in Steph, there's a strong connection there, but this time they're not going to make it. So we're going to get eliminated by the Clippers in round 2. All right, first playoff run that wasn't too bad. The 76ers win the championship with Jamal Mashburn getting Finals MVP. I still can't believe Garnett won MVP over Steph. Like that's insane. But I mean, Curry's now 98 rated. And we had a good playoffs. Hopefully that sparks him into next year's regular season. Maybe goes for his first MVP. And also, is Steph going to even stay on the Mavericks? We don't even know that for sure. All right, so we enter the 1997 NBA season. So Steph is still on the Mavericks. He signed a new contract, so he's pretty much, you know, cementing the next 4 years to the Mavs. Interesting. So Garnett's up to an 89, and this is a dynamic duo, man. It's a really good duo, and it looks like they have a solid supporting cast as well. So come on, this year could be the year Steph Curry wins an MVP and also goes for his first ring. Man, this has to be the year. All right, so 1997 NBA MVP is going to be Chris Webber on the Nets, and so Steph has still not won his first MVP yet. Allen Iverson wins Rookie of the Year. Now, does Steph get any awards here? Steph does not get any All-NBA teams, so that's not a good sign. Now with the Mavericks, it wasn't as good as last year, but they were still the 1 seed in the West. They were the 2nd best team in the NBA overall, so still pretty good there. I mean, their team looks solid now. So stat-wise, Steph averaged 25 a game, so that's his highest scoring season ever. That's pretty good. 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Shooting splits definitely recovered from that one bad year. You know, maybe Steph's getting stronger, getting used to the physicality of the league more. I'm kind of surprised, like 25 points per game, you know, 1 seed in the West, that doesn't get you All-NBA first team or second team or anything. I'm kind of surprised, not gonna lie. All right, though, so once again, a playoff run starts. We got the Grizzlies in the first round, so first game goes to the Mavericks, second game goes to the Mavericks as well. Third game is gonna go to the Mavericks. We got a clean sweep on the Grizzlies. Next up, the Blazers. What does their team look like? And they still got Clyde, they got Sean Elliott. That's a solid team, man. This is a tough challenge for the young Mavericks with Steph and KG. Let's see. So first game is gonna go to the Blazers. Second game is gonna go to the Mavericks. All right, 1-1. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, Mavericks. Nice. Game 5 is gonna go to the Blazers. Come on, boys, close it out. Game 6 goes to the Mavericks over the Blazers into the conference finals now. All right, so now facing Gary Payton and also Sean Kemp and the Sonics. Oh man, Steph's hurt. Wait, Steph's hurt? How bad? Steph is out for 2 to 4 weeks with a severe right ankle sprain. Oh man, that sucks. Man, conference finals and Steph's out? And he actually missed a lot of games this year due to injury. That probably ruined his chances to win awards. He only played 49 games this year, so and this was an injury season for Steph, and it's carried over to the playoffs. All right, can the Mavericks do it without Steph to at least, you know, until he gets back? Game 1 goes to the Mavs. Game 2, Sonics. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4 is going to be Sonics. All right, tied at 2-2. Game 5, Mavericks. Game 6, Mavericks. They're in the NBA Finals versus the Nets. Oh man, is Steph healthy? Steph is back in. Oh no, Steph's still not back, man. He's totally not gonna play. Oh man, they got like 3 players injured now. I mean, Steph is still like 1 to 2 weeks out, so he's gonna get back for maybe like the final game, if any. So right now, it's really KG that's carrying the team probably. All right, let's see. So game 1 NBA Finals, Mavericks. Game 2 NBA Finals, Nets. Game 3, Nets. Game 4, oh, it goes to the Nets. They're 3-1 down. Is Steph back, man? Oh man, he's day to day, so he's like so close to playing. I think he's day to day. Oh, he's still day to day, man. He's not gonna come back for game 5. He's still hurt, man. If they had Steph, I feel like they'd probably win this, but our boy's injured. Can they keep it alive for Steph to return? Game 5 is they're gonna lose to the Nets, man. Oh man, first real good playoff run, and Steph gets hurt for like the conference finals and beyond. Chris Webber wins finals MVP. Man, that sucks so bad. That could have been the year right there. That could have been it. Oh man, I can't believe it, bro. This team, they did that good without Steph. So if you add Steph to that team, I have no doubt they would beat the Nets. I mean, at least it'd be healthy for next year, but oh, that just sucks. Damn, Magic retires at 37 years old. I mean, that new era is coming. Hopefully Steph can start dominating in terms of rings soon. All right, so 1998 NBA season, the current Mavericks team looks a little bit worse than last year, a little bit worse. Some players are probably aging. When you got Steph and you got KG, like that's the duo. Like Steph actually -1 to 97, maybe based off that injury. I don't know. He's not yet become like that killer Steph that we know though. Not yet. It's gonna be his 6th year, and what in real life, what did it take him, like 3 or 4 years to win a first ring? Right now, we're still searching for it. Oh man, this could be the year. They are currently 32-4. This could be the year right here, man. Bro, are they gonna break the Bulls record? Well, I guess actually in this video, that record never existed because we started in 92. And 41-8 though, what a season here. Oh man, they lost 2. Okay, they're gonna finish probably with maybe like 67 wins. Like what a season for KG and Steph. Oh man, KG wins his 2nd MVP. Man, so like he's truly the alpha of this team then apparently. Man, 19 points, 15 rebounds almost. That's an insane stat line. 3 blocks a game almost. Tim Duncan's Rookie of the Year 1998. DPOY goes to KG too. So MVP and DPOY for KG. Man, that's nuts. But Steph goes All NBA first team, so that's good. And he was probably in the voting for MVP, just didn't quite get it over his teammate. Okay, stat-wise, Steph has 25 points a game. So I mean, if it's made as one thing, it's consistent. That is like an identical season to last year and better 3-point shooting splits. How many games did he play? He played 82. Hey, he was healthy. He was healthy too. So maybe he's got those ankle braces on. All right, so Mavericks 69-13 final record, man. What a season. By far the best team in the NBA. Bro, if players can just stay healthy, this could be the year, man. This could be the year. First round versus the Jazz. Jazz take game 1. Dallas win game 2. Game 3 goes to Dallas. Nice. Game 4, close it out. It's going to be Dallas. Nice. All right, on to the second round. All right, second round, it's going to be Dallas, Houston. Houston have Kenny Smith. I mean, yeah, that's a good Rockets team. This might be a tough challenge, but still, I feel like Steph and KG can carry us. So game 1 goes to Houston. Never mind. Game 2, Dallas. No, we're back. Game 3, Houston. Game 4, Houston. Oh, this is not good, boys. Come on. What's going wrong right now? Bro, is Garnett hurt? Is Garnett hurt this time? You gotta be kidding me. Bro, KG's hurt. You gotta be kidding me, man. This year, it's not Steph, it's KG who goes down injured, bro. They cannot get any luck in terms of injuries. Oh, man, you gotta be joking here. KG can't play game 5. Game 5, it's gonna be, oh, they got knocked out, bro. Back-to-back years of injuries causing them to lose. Oh, I can't believe it. 76ers won the championship with Jamal Mashburn winning finals MVP, but man, that just sucks again. Bro, Steph and KG cannot get any good luck in terms of injuries. That felt like the year again, but you can't be missing one of those two. You both have to be healthy to win. Man, so Steph is now gone, what, 6 years? The first 6 years of his NBA career, no ring. I mean, the stats are like very consistent. They're looking good, but no MVPs, no rings yet. Man, this sucks. Man, we've been so close, though. We've been actually like so close. All right, though, we still believe, man. We still believe. So now the 1999 season, it looks like pretty much same team. So it's going to be still just KG and Steph carrying. And bro, they got to stay healthy. They got to stay healthy. KG's a 2-time MVP MVP winner, which is just insane. One-time DPOY. Steph has 4 All-Stars. Man, there's got to be an MVP or a ring soon. There's got to be one. See if there is in, what is this, year 7? I think year 7. All right, man, good start. 21-2. Perfect start here. Once again, if these boys can just stay healthy, I see a ring, man. I see a ring. The problem is their team is not deep enough to where, like, there's room for error if they get injured, you know? Both times that KG and Steph were alone, they both, what, lost 3-1 or 4-1? All right, though, another good year. So MVP is going to be KG. Back-to-back MVPs. I can't believe it, man. Bro, he is the alpha dog over Steph. That's crazy. All right, KG MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Dirk on New York. That's kind of crazy. KG wins DPOY again. So same awards as last time. Bro, KG's resume is going to be insane in this video. All right, though, Steph gets All-NBA first team. So nice. You know, the Mavericks duo, Steph this year averaged 23 a game. So his stats went down. Did he get injured? He played 80 games. So that's still a healthy season. But man, his stats, I'm surprised he's not scoring more. I mean, it's probably like the 90s, you know, just the way the NBA played. I mean, yeah, he's only making like 128 threes per game. So it's definitely like the 90s style. I mean, he's still one of the best guards in the NBA. It's just, can it start translating to rings, man? Can it? So Mavs, once again, first seed, 66 wins. Can they just stay healthy, man? Can they stay healthy? First round is versus the Lakers, which they got Gary Payton. They got Ray Allen in the team. Divac. All right, let's see. Game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3. Oh, goes to Lakers. Come on, game 4, close it out. Game 4, Mavericks, nice. Okay, second round, Grizzlies. Grizzlies, they got Doug Christie, they got Petrovic, and Petrovic was insane. All right, though, game 1, Mavericks, nice. Game 2, Grizzlies. Game 3, Grizzlies. Game 4, Mavericks. Thank you. Is everyone healthy? Is everyone healthy? Please tell me everyone's healthy. Nice, nice. Come on. Game 5. Oh, goes to the Grizzlies. Come on, bro. Oh, game 5. We got to take it home, man. How is Marshall the highest scorer? Steph went 5 of 13. Steph, wake up, bro. Game 6, please. Oh, they can't force 7. The Mavericks are knocked out again in the second round, bro. When they're healthy, too. Bro, maybe Steph and KG just can't get it done in the playoffs. I don't know. Oh, Steph laid an absolute stinker. 3 of 15 from the field. That's an absolute stinker. Oh, my Steph. You can't do that to us in the video. Come on. Oh, that just sucks. So Timberwolves win the finals. Penny Hardaway gets finals MVP, but Steph, bro, he just choked. Oh, that sucks, man. That absolutely sucks. They were healthy this year. This year was the year. Oh, man, his shooting was definitely down. Man, he had a bad playoffs, actually. 38% from the 3, so yeah, he had a bad playoff run. Oh, man, that just sucks, though. That just sucks. All right, then we move on to the year 2000 now. All right, so what is this? Year 8 for Steph, I think? Yeah, year 8 for Steph, and him and KG are now 98 overall, so man, like this team, I don't know if they can get it done, though. I don't know if I have faith in him anymore. Steph has 3 years left in his contract till he's 30. KG has till he's 26, so another 4 years. I mean, like, in terms of the best players in the NBA, are they like 1 and 2? Bro, they're 1 and 2 right now. You got the 2 best players in the NBA and you can't win a finals? Man, like Shaq's still on the Magic, Kobe's on the Suns. That's crazy. Iverson's on the Cavs, Steve Nash is on the Celtics. Man, like the 2 best players in the NBA and they can't figure it out, man. I can't believe it. All right, year 8, let's see if they can do it. And right now, though, I am losing faith. Okay, so 2000 NBA MVP is going to be Kevin Garnett, bro. That's 3 in a row. 3 MVPs in a row for Kevin Garnett. Bro, he won DPOY too. Baron Davis wins a Rookie of the Year, but he won DPOY too. Bro, KG's insane in this video. He's just insane. Man, I realized Greg Popovich is our coach. That's crazy. All right, though, Steph gets not first team, not second team. He gets 3rd team All-NBA. What are his stats, man? Steph is gonna, okay, he actually averaged 25 points a game, 24.8. That's not bad. Shooting splits, that's actually his highest ever field goal percentage. And I mean, 46% from 3 is not bad. So that's one of his better seasons, actually. Man, 3rd team All-NBA, though. I feel like this is kind of like rigged. I don't know. Okay, Kobe, he's not getting over Kobe or Penny maybe, but man, he's not getting respect in the 90s here. All right, though, so Mavericks 61-21. So again, first seed. Bro, they've been the first seed for the last like 3 years, but they can't win a finals, man. It means nothing if you can't win a ring. So let's see, first round against Phoenix. Bro, I forgot when they made the first round best of 7 instead of best of 5. Let's see though. First game goes to the Mavericks. Game 2, Mavs. Game 3, Mavs as well. And okay, Phoenix done very quickly and swiftly. I like that. Next up, the Lakers, which they got, oh, this is the Peyton Ray Allen team. All right, come on, guys. First game, Mavericks, nice. Game 2, Lakers. Game 3, Lakers. What's going wrong, boys? What's going wrong? We healthy? We're healthy. We're just not winning. Game 4, Mavericks. Game 5, Mavericks. Game 6, Mavericks. Okay, back to the conference finals. Timberwolves up next. So they got Grant Hill. Oh, they got Penny and Alonzo Mourning. This team is nuts, bro. They got like a more complete team. Where on this side, it's pretty much just Steph and KG, the 2 best players in the NBA right now. All right, so game 1, Dallas. Game 2, Dallas. Game 3, Dallas. Game 4, Dallas. It's a sweep. Curry and KG are in the finals, and this time I believe they're healthy. They're going up against the Celtics. Now, just to check, we healthy? Oh, okay, we got, no, Daniel Marshall's hurt with a torn right calf muscle. If it's not Steph or KG, it's someone else, I guess. But okay, they're healthy, at least they're healthy. They're both, man, KG, 28 points, 14 rebounds. He is the alpha of this team, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, his stats are insane. All right, those Celtics have Nash, Tracy McGrady. They got Sean Bradley, so it's Nash and McGrady. All right, game 1, Mavericks, nice. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3, Mavericks. Is it time, man? Is it finally time? KG 30, 22 and 7 in game 3. What? I mean, Curry had 28, so that's still good. All right, let's see game 4 if they can close it out here. Can they close it out in 4? Can they sweep the Celtics? Oh man, it's looking like they're gonna do it. 2 minutes left. That's a 14-point lead. All right, so we're gonna jump in and watch our boys here. You know, with 14-point lead, 2 minutes left, I think they finally did it, man. It's taken what, 8 years? But KG and Steph, I think I've done it. Steph for 3. Always gonna miss that. And after all this time to finally get it done and also like sweep the Celtics, that's nuts. Bro, is KG even in right now? Do I see KG? I don't know if I see him. Yeah, Steph is not gonna even get close to that finals MVP though. It's been all KG, the alpha of the team. They've both shown that they couldn't do it like by themselves. They needed each other. That part of it is really funny. Are you getting Steph and KG and this is offense running here? Okay, get it to KG. I want to see what we can do. This man's won 3 MVPs in a row and 3 DPOYs in a row. It's insane. Okay, apparently they're just not giving it to him. Great offense, Popovich. Great job. Oh, okay, look at the bottom. Curry had 39 points this game though. Okay, never mind. Okay, Steph show out a little bit. I like it. I mean, he's showing that he can step up in the big games too. Garnett in the post. Drop the stats a little bit. Okay, I mean, that's, pretty simple. Not much defense there, but all right, though. Tracy McGrady and Steve Nash, not enough to beat KG and Steph. Finally, they get their first NBA championship, man. Sweeping the Celtics 4-0, and I believe it's still year 8. I think it is. Man, like about time. Who is this guy? Who is this guy's taking center stage, man? Who is this guy? Get him off the court. Where's KG and Steph? Bro, why isn't KG or Steph lifting the trophy right now? Like, who is that lifting it? Okay, KG gets finals MVP. That was pretty much expected. I mean, this dude's stats are insane. He's like on the road to become maybe the best player of all time at this point. I mean, 3 MVPs, 3 DPOYs, wins his first ring. Hopefully this is the first of many, man. Hopefully they can go and start going on a run. Yeah, game 7 though, Steph 39 points, KG 30, 12 and 10. The duo closed out in Boston, man, beautifully. All right, man, so that's one. How many more can they get? That is if they stay together, of course. All right, so year 9 for Steph. It looks like they've stayed together. They got a pretty good 2 players here in Ryder and also Marshall. So I mean, still probably the 2 best players in the NBA. Garnett's a 99 overall, so that's insane. Let's see if they can keep it up, man. Let's see if they can keep doing it. All right, so 2001 NBA MVP is going to be Kevin Garnett again, bro. That's 4 in a row, and his stats are getting better. They just get better and better. Bro, this dude might be the GOAT. Like, this is supposed to be Steph's video. I think it's going to be KG's video, though. Rookie of the year goes Kenny Martin. Who wins DPOY? It's going to be KG again. Okay, he is just going crazy. Steph gets All-NBA second team. His stats this year, 25 points a game. I mean, rebounds, assists the same. Shooting splits, still amazing. So at this point, he's becoming like an A+ Robin to KG's Batman. Although he is taking more of the scoring load at times, it seems. You know, he's always had more points than KG up until now, kind of. All right, though, can they get that second ring? First round, the Grizzlies again, which they don't look too good. I feel like probably should beat them pretty easily. So game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3, Mavericks. It's a sweep. All right, next round, I believe Kobe and the Suns. Yeah, Kobe and Bibby. That's kind of crazy. Game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Okay, I thought they were gonna sweep them. Game 3 goes to Suns. Game 4, Mavericks. Game 5, okay, it's gonna go to 6. Game 6, Mavericks close it out into the conference finals again. All right, Blazers got Stackhouse, they got Elliott, they got Antoine Jameson. Staying healthy for now. We're staying healthy. So game 1 goes to Blazers. All right, game 2, Mavericks. Mavericks get 1. Game 3, Mavs. Game 4, Blazers. Game 5, Mavs. Can they close it out in 6? Game 6 goes to the Mavericks. They are back in the finals. All right, they're facing the Magic. Do they still have Shaq? It is, oh, it's Shaq. Okay, so the 92 NBA draft class meets here in the finals, and I believe the 2001 NBA finals. And that's kind of crazy. All right, everyone's healthy? Everyone's healthy. Okay, some players are hurt, but the main players are healthy, so that's good. Game 1 goes to the Mavs. Game 2, Mavs. Game 3, Mavs. Game 4, Mavs. It's another sweep in the NBA Finals. Steph Curry and KG get their second ring, and KG wins his back-to-back NBA Finals MVP award. All right, man, they're getting it done. Maybe they've seen it a few more years. They're getting it done now. So Steph in the playoffs averaged pretty much his regular season numbers. I mean, shooting splits look amazing. 50, 40, 90, 25 a game. I feel like he's not getting quite the respect. You know, I mean, KG's got the defense and the rebounds, but still, I feel like Steph's not getting quite the respect he deserves here. Whether it be like the awards or stuff, I feel like he should have like an MVP by now. He's got 7 All-Stars, but I feel like he's getting a little disrespected, man, because those stats are insane. All right, though, 2 in a row. Can they three-peat? All right, so year 10 for Curry. He's in the final year of his contract. I wonder if he's gonna leave. I wonder. That'd be crazy, but he is in the final year. I wonder if the Mavs want to pay him or not. We'll see, but to year 10, the same 4 players pretty much here, you know. Can they three-peat? I guess let's find out. Could this be the last dance? I don't know. There's a lot of question marks right now about this team, but can they three-peat? Let's see. All right, so 2002 NBA MVP, guess who it is? It's Kevin Garnett. It shouldn't be a surprise at this point, bro. How many is that in a row? Bro, that's 5 MVPs in a row. What am I seeing here? This is KG's NBA apparently. No one's better than him. No one can win this? Bro, I wonder if with Steph, he's just making KG that much better. And with their record, there's no other person win MVP. It's just all KG. Like, this is insane. Rookie of the year goes to Gilbert Arenas. DPOY goes to Tim Duncan. Okay, so the first time KG has won DPOY in a while. That is crazy. Now, Steph is going to get second team All-NBA. I just feel like he's being so disrespected. 26 points a game, so that's his highest scoring season ever. That's good. You know, in a contract here, this guy is trying to get paid. Now, did he resign? Contract, he re-signed for, what is that, 5 years? All right, so Nico Harrison locks down his franchise player, I guess, till he's 35, so that's insane. All right, though, Steph having one of the better years of his career here. 26 points a game, I like it. Once again, though, I feel like he's getting so disrespected, man. At some point, I feel like he deserves an MVP for being this good on a good team like this. Mavericks record 67-15, so by far and away the best team in the NBA. Can they three-peat? I see their logo change, so it's kind of funny. All right, first round Timberwolves again, so they got still Grant Hill. They still got Penny Hardaway, Alonzo Mourning. Game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3 goes to the Minnesota. Okay. Game 4. Okay, it's gonna be tied up here. We basically got a game 7 here. It is going to be the Mavericks that barely scraped by. Okay, round 2 Spurs. That was a little bit close. Now Spurs got Nick Van Exel. They got David Robinson. All right, game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Battle of Texas here. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, okay, it wasn't that much of a battle. Mavericks just sweep the Spurs and now face the Suns again. Of course, with Kobe and Bibby. Game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4. Okay, that's 8 wins in a row to reach the NBA Finals. The three-peat is on the horizon. Facing now the Hawks, which we look pretty healthy. They got Jason Terry, Vince Carter, Jalen Rose. I mean, that's a solid team, but they can they beat Steph and KG? I'm not sure. Okay, Ryder is out for 2 weeks, so we are missing one of our better role players, but can Steph and KG still get it done? Game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Hawks. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, Mavericks. For the three-peat, it's gonna be the Mavericks, man. 3 NBA championships in a row. Finals MVP is gonna be Kevin Garnett, man. Steph gets no respect. Bro, like, I guess voter fatigue is not a thing in this video, because, like, man, bro, Steph averaged 29 in the playoffs and he didn't get no respect. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. He shot 50% from 3. Bro, 29 points a game, 8 assists, you know, one and a half steals. A 6'2" guard almost just shot 60% from the field in the playoffs and he didn't get Finals MVP. Bro, at some point, it's going to start feeling very personal here. That's crazy. But okay, 3rd ring secured, three-peat. You know, I think KG and Steph are locked down. Steph's dad retires here. That's kind of funny. His dad was playing while he was playing. There's some time travel paradoxes there, but I mean, KG's locked down for the future, I think. He is, I mean, for the next 3 years, Steph for the next 5. 3 in a row. They can go for 4 in a row, maybe. Bro, is Steph ever going to win MVP or Finals MVP, though? Like, with those stats, if he doesn't get it then, I'm not sure if he ever will. All right, so this year's draft class is, of course, you know, one of the best of all time. We got LeBron, Carmelo, D-Wade, Bosh, all of them. But all right, though, year 11, I believe. Team is, I mean, still relatively the same. Man, these Ryder and Marshall, like, they have been ride or dies with Steph and KG here. I mean, 3-time champs, that's pretty much all their awards, while Steph and KG have, you know, 8 All-Stars, 3 rings. You know, Steph should have more, but it's fine. KG's got 6 MVPs, 3 rings. Bro, is he gonna win his 6th NBA MVP in a row? I guess let's find out. Okay, so make that 6 MVPs in a row. 2 out of 3 MVP goes to Kevin Garnett. I mean, what else is there to say? That is just insane. So he gets DPOY and MVP again. So, you know, 6th in a row and 7th overall. Like, how do you compete with that, bro? He's like the best player of all time. Steph is not getting any first team All-NBA, so that's a little concerning. Now, Mavericks, once again, first seed, they went 6-3-19. Now, Steph this year, he was an all-star, I think. He averaged 23 games, so his stats went down. I wonder why they go down and up. Did he get injured? Steph played, no, he played 81 games, so he was healthy. Just a little bit of a stat decrease. I mean, I don't know if it's due to age. No, he's 32 years old now. I don't know if that's the reason, but he's truly like the Robin to KG, I guess. I don't know. All right, though. Can they win their 4th NBA championship in a row? First round versus the Warriors. They got Hardaway. They got Keith Van Horn. That's pretty much it. This should be a simple win. I believe now it's a 7-game series, though. So first game, Mavericks. Second game, Mavericks. Third game goes to the Warriors. 4th game, Mavericks. Game 5, Mavericks. All right, there we go. First round done. Next up, the Rockets, which they got, okay, their team is, they got Elton Brand. Nothing too crazy, though. First game, Rockets. Okay, do I speak too soon? Game 2, Mavericks, maybe not. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, Mavericks. Game 5, Mavericks back in the conference finals facing the Suns. But right now, we're preventing Kobe getting a ring. We see that he's lost his hair, apparently. All right, game 1, Suns. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3, Suns. Game 4, Mavericks. Okay, this might be close. Game 5, it is going to be the Suns. Okay, the 4 championships in a row is it's on the line. Are we healthy? we're pretty much healthy. Bro, this team is insane. We're healthy. Come on. Game 6 to keep us alive. They force a game 7. All right, let's see. Game 7. It is going to be the Suns. Kobe Bryant prevents 4 championships in a row. Man, for KG and Steph, that's unfortunate. And the Knicks win the championship eventually with Dirk winning Finals MVP. So, man, no 4 in a row for Steph and KG. That's unfortunate. I mean, how'd they do in the playoffs here? KG had a pretty insane playoffs, 26 points a game. Steph had 23. So, you know, pretty much his baseline. I mean, he didn't shoot that well, actually. But maybe not Steph's, you know, best ever playoff run. Man, that run was crazy, though. That 3P run was nuts. I mean, once again, they're both locked down for the future, at least like the next 4 years. So no one's going anywhere, I don't think, unless they get traded, which probably not going to happen. And I don't know when Steph's going to retire, too. I mean, it's definitely on the clock now. He's like 33. We shall see. I don't know. Now, if you're curious, the Suns got LeBron. Okay, so he's paired up with Kobe in Phoenix. That's insane. Carmelo went to the Clippers. D-Wade goes to the Kings. Man, the Suns are going to be a force in this video now. And as Steph gets older, that's going to be tough. All right, so it's now year 12 for Steph. You know, we're no longer in the 90s, so I'm guessing his 3-point shooting is going to go up a little more in terms of like volume, maybe. I don't think Kobe and LeBron are going to be a force just yet. Maybe like 1 or 2 years, give it that, and then that team is going to be the team to beat probably. Bro, how many is this in a row? 2004 NBA MVP is going to be Kevin Garnett. How many is this in a row? Is that 6? No, it's 7. 7 MVPs in a row. Bro, this video is going to be renamed to I Made KG the GOAT or something. Like, what is this? I mean, 26 points, 12 rebounds. You know, the stats are pretty insane. A rookie of the year goes to LeBron, of course. He gets DPOY. No, Shaq gets DPOY. Now, Steph gets first in NBA, so that's good to see. Okay, Steph, 30 points a game, and he didn't get MVP. Bro, you got to be kidding me. 35, 8 shot, 50, 40, 90. And no MVP. What does my guy have to do to get some respect from the voters right now? He is shooting more threes, I think, so they're going up by year and year. So as he gets older, he's probably gonna score more points. Man, 30 points a game, you don't get MVP? Like, are you kidding me? That's insane. All right, the Mavericks got the 3rd seed, so for the first time, they're not the 1 seed in a while. Kobe and LeBron missed the playoffs. They were like the 10 seed. Man, they're coming though. They're definitely coming. Pause. All right, so first round, Dallas Lakers were the 3 seed. You're like, if Steph shoots more threes, we should be better. So hopefully that translates to the playoffs. Let's see. So game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, Mavericks. All right, good first round. I'm kind of curious here. Steph is averaging the playoffs. What is he averaging? Bro, he's averaging 33. Okay, this might be time for Steph to actually take over. He's averaging 33 in those first 4 games. It's looking good. Next round, Blazers. They got Lamar Odom, Stackhouse, Jameson still. All right, game 1, Blazers. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, Mavericks. Game 5, okay, Blazers. Game 6, let's see who wins this. Come on, boys, close it out. Close it out. Nice. All right, back in the conference semifinals, or actually the conference finals, I should say. Facing the Spurs. So the Spurs have Robert Horry. They got Richard Hamilton, Still Robinson, and Nick Van Exel. Come on, boys. Game 1, Mavericks. Nice. Game 2, Spurs. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, Mavericks. Game 5. Oh, it's gonna be, come on, game 6, boys. Close out again. Are we healthy? Are we healthy? We are not healthy. Steph, lower back bruise, man. Oh, that's gonna kill what has been such a great season for us. All right, can KG get done without Steph? Game 6. Okay, he's gonna send us to the finals at least. All right, Mavericks back in the finals. And I think Steph's back actually. So Steph is back. I mean, he might be playing through the injury actually. I think he is. Yeah, he's playing through it. So he's playing through a lower back bruise. Interesting. So Knicks were facing the finals though. Now this was last year's champions, of course, with Dirk at 94 overall. That's insane. And Billups. Okay, Sean Marion. This team is insane. Ben Wallace. All right, so a hobbled Steph and KG versus that like God squad. Game 1 goes to the Knicks. Game 2 goes to the Knicks. Game 3 Mavericks. Come on, boys, come back. Game 4, come. Yes, come on, come back. It's 2-2. Is Steph fully healthy? Steph is not fully healthy though, man. Yeah, man, he's still hobbled. Is he playing good though? Let's see. I mean, he had 29 in the last game, so he's pushing through it. Big game 5, huge. Game 5 goes to the Knicks. No, boys, come on, man. That was the game we needed. Oh man, they're big 3. They're big 4. Look at that. Oh man, that's just so hard to come back from. Steph had 25. Garnett kind of had a stinker with his standards. Game 6, can they force a game 7? No, the Knicks win the championship, man. They go back to back. Dirk wins finals MVP. Oh man, they had a chance there to take their throne back. I mean, I don't know how much Steph's injury hurt the team there, because Steph had a pretty good finals. And other than 2 games, he averaged like 25 plus, so it was pretty good. What did KG average? KG averaged like what? I mean, KG actually only had like 15, 14, 16, so he was kind of shut down in the finals. It might have actually been like the first time I see him playing bad in this video. I don't know if Dirk or maybe Ben Wallace just shut him down defensively. Probably Ben Wallace. Oh man, all right, so that's 2 years without a championship despite Steph's best season so far in this video. At 33 years old, man, 30 points a game, 28 in the playoffs, just no ring to show for it. All right, man, I don't know how many years Steph has left, but we're going into now year 13. Bro, these 4 have been like the ride or die for this team. It's so funny. They've all stayed together. Like the team has barely changed other than that. We we got pretty much no one else. Like, it's just these 4 players, the main players here. But KG, I mean, after all these MVPs, what does he have? He has 8 MVPs. He's probably the best player of all time at this point. I mean, how can you argue with that? Steph's got 10 All-Stars, 3 NBA championships, still searching for an MVP or even a Finals MVP though. Oh man, is this the start to the decline? We're 6-13 off to start off the year, man. This might be the start to the decline here. I don't know. They're coming back a little bit, but this might be a tough year. Bro, okay, is something rigged here? I'm sorry. KG wins another MVP. At this point, something's got to be rigged, right? Like, what is happening? That's his 9th MVP. Bro, since 1998, the MVP has only known KG. All right, Rookie of the Year goes Devin Harris. DPOY goes KG again. Bro, I don't know what's up with this because we were bad this year, actually. We weren't that good. Steph Curry gets no NBA first team awards. So we were actually the 8th seed. We barely made the playoffs. Barely. We were tied with the Blazers record. So you're telling me an 8th seed? KG just won MVP. Bro, this must be rigged or something. The Suns are going up now with LeBron and Kobe. Bro, this has got to be rigged though. So Steph's stats, 27 a game. I mean, his stats are still good. 50, 40, 90. I mean, that's like a regular thing now. Man, 27, 5 and 7. He gets no respect. No respect whatsoever. I'm so shocked at that. All right, though. So 8th seed, a Mavericks team, and we have the same roster. I mean, I'm surprised we were that bad this year. Maybe it was a down year. I mean, Steph played 66 games, so maybe got injured at some point. But all right, though. First round, we have the Nuggets. They have Corey Maggette. They got Vin Baker. I mean, for a 1 seed, they don't look that good. So first, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. It's gonna be a sweep. No, it's not. No, it's not. Game 5 we take, or game 4, I mean. Game 5, can we do the reverse 3-0 sweep? We do not. We're knocked out in the first round by the 1 seed. That is unfortunate. The eventual NBA champion is gonna be the Nuggets, who beat us. Okay, maybe they look pretty good. Maybe they are pretty good. And that was a down season though. I'm not too surprised we got knocked out in the first round. That's unfortunate. The team pretty much stayed together. We have Eddie Jones here. Is that a new addition? I think it is. Yeah, this is a new addition to the team. So we must have traded for him, desperately trying to get in the playoffs, and we did. Well, we didn't get there. So maybe with a full season with these 5 players now, maybe they can get back to the top. Maybe. I mean, Steph has 2 years left in his contract. I don't know if he's gonna play longer than that. He's gonna retire. We'll find out. But man, that was a disappointing season. All right, so it is year 14 for Steph Curry. So we do have Eddie Jones here. I mean, the team is it's a little bit improved, although we lost, I think, Ryder. I mean, who's the best players in the NBA now? Is it still KG and Steph? It's gonna be KG, Kobe. Steph is still the 3rd best player in the NBA, and LeBron is still pretty low. LeBron's 93 overall. I mean, they gotta have a chance for at least 1 more ring. I mean, they're both in the last year of their contracts. I think KG has a player option. Yeah, he's got a player option, but Steph is in the last year of his contract, so we'll see if he resigns. Does Nico Harrison give Steph and KG 1 more year to try? I guess we'll see. Okay, this is looking like kind of like a mid-season. We have pretty much 500 almost. Okay, never mind. We're getting some wins. Actually, that's a pretty big streak right there. So maybe we got some life left in us. Maybe. Bro, I feel like I'm reliving the same day over and over again. 2006 NBA MVP is going to be Kevin Garnett again. That is his 10th MVP award. All right. I mean, nothing new. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year, by the way. AG also wins DPOY. So Steph Curry gets first team All-NBA, so back in that award, but man, he gets no respect anywhere else. Stats this year, 30 points per game, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 50, 40, 90. I mean, it's kind of crazy. At 35 years old, he's having his best season ever, pretty much. He's definitely shooting more threes, you know, numbers going up each year, basically. But this man just gets no respect. No respect whatsoever. Now, we had a bad start to the year. We're actually the 1 seed, though, so after that, they picked it up a lot. We were 62-20 with the Kobe and LeBron Suns right behind us. All right, so let's see. First round, can they get back to the top against the Hornets first? Or Pelicans, what am I saying? I got confused by the New Orleans, but okay. Game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4, Pelicans or Hornets. Okay, I'm getting so confused here. Game 5 goes, oh, come on, boys, come on. Oh, it's gonna be a game 7 versus the Hornets, man. Come on. Are we healthy? We are healthy other than Daniel Marshall. Oh, that's a big miss, kind of. Oh, come on, guys. Game 7. Game 7. The Mavericks get eliminated. You got to be kidding me, bro. The Hornets, the 8 seed Hornets. Oh, man. The boys might be done. Oh, that's so sad, man. The Knicks win again. Chauncey Billups MVP. Bro, how do we lose that? Did they re-sign contracts? They did. So they re-sign their future and they get knocked out by the 8 seed. Yeah. Oh, that's so bad, man. That's so incredibly bad. Man, they just cannot find their way back to the top. They're just stuck on those 3 rings. All right. So year 14 for Mr. Steph Curry and the Mavericks here. Now the team is pretty much same, a little bit worse though. So I'm not sure we're going to be the 1 seed again. I mean, I guess when you got KG, the best player of all time, you have a chance because 10 MVPs, like I just can't believe he keeps winning MVP. I can't believe it. Now, once again, at some point, James, okay, now it might be this year because Kobe's 99, LeBron is 96. This might be the year where they're the team to beat along with us. We'll see. Did I say year 14? This is year 15 for Steph. So year 15. Okay, so 2007, year 15. Finally, KG doesn't win the MVP. It goes to LeBron. And that run was insane, though. Okay, so he wins DPOY, but no MVP. And that might be due to our record. So Steph does not get any All-NBA first teams. That's not a good sign. Is he hurt? Wait, he was hurt. Is that why he didn't win it? How many games did he play? Oh, he played 81. Okay, he was hurt, but he should have won it still if he deserved it, but goes to LeBron instead. Now we were the 6th seed, so not as bad as like one of those years we were the 8th seed, but still not 1 seed. Stat wise, Steph averaged only 22. Oh man, this might be the drop off here. 36 years old. This might be time for Unk to hang up the boots maybe. His worst field goal percentage since maybe his rookie year. Oh man, it might be it for Unk, man. It might be time to hang him up. Yeah, with KG out for 6 to 8 weeks, so he's missing the playoffs. This might be a rough one. First round Rockets with the Steve Nash, Ginobili, Gerald Wallace. All right, game 1 Rockets, game 2 Dallas, game 3 Rockets, game 4. Okay, Dallas hanging in there. Steph's hanging in there. Game 5 is going to be Dallas. Game 6. Oh, let's go into a game 7, round 1. Can Steph do it? Can Steph do it? Steph does it without KG. Game 7, Steph drops 34, 6, and 7. Man, trying his best without his duo. All right, next up, Denver Nuggets, who beat us in the previous year with Corey McGetter, Vin Baker, and Chandler. Yeah, Garnett's going to miss the entire playoffs, man. He's still 4 to 8 weeks away, so he's definitely going to miss this. Game 1, Mavericks. Game 2, Mavericks. Come on, Steph, do it. Game 3. No, it's going to be tied up for game 5. Game 5. Come on, Steph. No, come on, Steph. This is your time to show yourself what you can do. Oh, 24 and 7, man. It's just, I'm not sure you could do it with this supporting cast without KG. Game 6. It is going to be the Mavericks eliminated, man. That is just heartbreaking. Man, Steph went out with a bang, though. 35 points. He took 28 shot attempts, so he really tried his best in the last game. Just couldn't do it. KG missed the playoffs, and then LeBron and Kobe get their first championship together, with LeBron getting finals MVP. Yeah, man, Steph's now what, 37 years old? He's gonna be next year, I think. It might be time where the drop off really starts. I'm also not sure when he's gonna retire. Like, is it at the end of their contract? I don't know in 2K. I don't know if he's just gonna like retire randomly. We'll see. And if Steph can get this 4th ring though, he's still playing. Like, if he can get the 4th, that would hit like the Celtics ring in the finals. In real life, that 2022 final was a hit like that, man, because he needs that 4th. Just 36 years old, year 16. The team looks pretty rough now. You know, KG and Steph are still there, but the rest of the team looks rough. All right, so 2008 MVP goes to LeBron again, so that's 2 in a row. Rookie of the year goes to Kevin Durant on the Grizzlies. That's interesting. DPOY goes to KG. Man, he just gets awards. Even if he's not winning MVP, he still just racks in the awards. That is what? I can't even see it on the screen anymore. He has too many awards. The game can't even keep up. But okay, Steph does not get any All-NBA first teams, really? Bro, I feel like he's just getting so disrespected. Mavericks 2 seed, 46 and 36. So it's actually better than last year, despite it being, the record is nearly the same. Now, how did the Jazz get the 3 seed? I guess they clinched the conference, huh? Or their division, actually. I don't know. Now, stat-wise, Steph, okay, better than last year, better. So 26 a game, he's shot, 50, 40, 90. So even at 37, it's still a better year than last year. We'll take it. Playoffs, though, a whole different story, man. Let's see if KG and Steph can do it. They're both healthy. Round 1 versus the Grizzlies, the KD Grizzlies. So that's gonna be interesting. They have KD, they got Sharif, they got Dexter Collinsworth. Game 1, Grizzlies, great. Game 2 goes to Mavericks. Game 3, Mavericks. Game 4. Oh, it's gonna be tied up at 2-2. Come on, game 5. Come on, boys. Game 5. No, it's gonna be game 6 and we're down. Come on, boys. Force a game 7. Force a game 7. Yes. Okay, game 7. And Steph, 35, 5 and 10. 6 steals in game 6, bro. He's not getting the respect. I can't believe it. Game 7. It is. Oh, they're gonna lose to the KD-led Grizzlies, man. Oh, man. KG, 47 and 6. Steph, 31, 6 and 4. Just not enough to beat probably a deeper team. And I'm not sure they're gonna get that 4th ring. I'm not sure. Champion's gonna be the Clippers, with Carmelo winning his 1st ring, also getting MVP. So interesting, but man, I'm not sure how many years we have left here. We're getting very close to like retire time. All right, so year 17, we got a few new players. I think we got Cameron Daniels, we got Gerald Wallace. So, Nico Harrison is trying to strengthen the team around KG and Steph, but I feel like it might be over for him. I don't know. Steph's in the last year of his contract, so he might retire after this year, maybe. KG too is in the last year, so they might play until they're older. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. All right, so 2009 MVPs goes to LeBron. I think that's 3 in a row now for him. Rookie of the year goes to Russell Westbrook on the Spurs. KG wins in the DPOY. I mean, that award should be named after him now. So Steph Curry does not get any all NBA first teams. The awards are just gone for Steph, I guess, man. The voters don't even care about him. But we actually had a decent year, 50 wins, but we were the 6th seed. So it's a very competitive West now with LeBron and Kobe. Or I guess actually just LeBron. Where'd Kobe go? Did Kobe retire? There's no way he did, right? He got to be somewhere else. But I mean, the team looks a little stronger than last year. So is there a chance for like a run? Maybe. They have a decent like 6-man. Is Steph going down to 95 though? Now, do they resign? Steph resigned for 3 years. Okay, so he might play till he's 40. KG resigned for 5 years. Now, Steph's stats though in year 17, 20 points per game. Okay, a career low in points, rebounds probably, in field goal percentage. The drop off has begun, I think. Can they get that 4th ring though? Let's see. First round OKC, led by Tony Allen and Chris Bosh and Pau Gasol. Game 1, OKC. Game 2, OKC. Game 3. OKC game 4. Okay, Dallas wins 1. Can they make a 3-1 comeback? Absolutely not. It's gonna be the Mavericks knocked out 4-1. That is sad. Finals are won by the Warriors. They swept the Knicks with Ray Allen 43.8 points per game in the finals. That's insane. Man, I'm not sure they can get this 4th ring, man. I don't know. Steph playoffs numbers were better than the regular season, but still, our boys are aging, man. 38 years old now for Steph. Not sure the Youngs have it in them. Oh, they don't, because Steph Curry retires after 17 years, man. Oh, that was the last dance. Shaq and Steph both retired at the same time. That's kind of funny. So Shaq career fell off a cliff, kind of like real life. Awards though. So Shaq was an 11-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, 1-time DPOY, but no MVPs because KG was winning all MVPs, bro. No one won it. And that sucks though. Steph officially retires at 38 years old. So Hall of Fame, he's definitely in the Hall of Fame with Shaq. But so I mean, in trying to see if Steph Curry can survive the 90s, I mean, 24.5 points per game in his career, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 1.5 steals. So overall, he has 14 All-Stars, 3 championships, 4 NBA first teams. I feel like he was snubbed on so many awards though. He had some really good years where he probably should have been MVP over KG. And also that one year where he averaged like 30 points per game in the playoffs. I guess after all that, you could say Steph survived the 90s. Now, was he the player we all know? Not quite in terms of awards, but in terms of stats, I mean, he had the stats. It's kind of funny, but in this video, he had a better career than Shaq, definitely. I mean, maybe we do this again in the future and maybe on a different team, Steph Curry can win some MVPs, you know, maybe some more NBA rings. Maybe we'll try this again at some point in the future and see if Steph can do any better. All right, though, drop a like if you enjoyed, and on screen is another video of mine that you might like as well.